All right, today is Monday, May 10th, and this is the math lesson 117. For math 117, though, we're going to need the lesson worksheet 116B. It's on the back of 116A that we did last week. I'm going to review the front part of the lesson, and then we will continue with the back part of the lesson. You might want to hit pause so that you can go find 116B so we can use that today. And then we're going to do guided class practice 117. Okay, let's review what we did on lesson 116 last week. We did equal groups. We drew pictures of equal group stories. And now we're going to draw pictures and write number sentences for equal group story problems. If you remember last week, we had 5 cars with 4 wheels each, and then we counted them and had 20 wheels. This is also the same as 5 times 4 equals 20. Then we put 5 buttons on 3 shirts. We had 3 groups of 5 buttons, which is the same as 3 times 5, and that's 15 buttons. Next, we put 3 candy hearts on 6 cupcakes. Not put. And we did 6 times 3 is 18 hearts. So we had 6 groups of 3 hearts, which equals 18. And then finally, we had 8 bicycles with 2 wheels each. 8 times 2 is 16. Today, we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to read some story problems to you, and then we will fill out the back side of the lesson worksheet. All right, but first we'll do the number 5, which is just a little bit easier. And we're going to just draw the picture without the story problem to refresh our memory from last week. All right, on this one, we're going to say we had 4 students and they had 2 crackers each. So I'm going to draw my 4 little smiley faces. So there's my 4 groups. We're going to give them 2 crackers each. So let me draw their crackers next to them. All right. So let's see how many crackers we have if each of our 4 students has 2. Let's count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4 groups of 2 crackers is 8 crackers. This is the same as 4 times 2 equals 8 crackers. Okay, now we're going to try something a little different. Let's try this story problem for number 6. Cheryl has 5 pieces of paper. She put 2 stickers on each piece of paper. How many stickers did she use? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my 5 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pieces of paper, or 5 groups, with 2 stickers each. Now I will draw my 2 stickers on each paper. So 5 papers with 2 stickers. STICKERS. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 5 times 2 is 10 stickers. Okay, if you need more time, you can hit pause and finish your picture or labeling your story. And then we'll move on to number 7. Okay. Number 7. I will read the problem. Mrs. Rowden has 3 boxes of donuts. Each box has 6 donuts. How many donuts does she have? Well, let's see. Let's draw our 3 boxes first. 1, 2, 3. So 3 boxes of 6 donuts. Okay. And donuts. DOUGHNUTS. It's kind of hard to fit in there. It's a pretty long word. All right, now let's draw our 6 donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 times 6. Let me count those donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 times 6 is 18 donuts. DOUGHNUTS. 18 donuts. I'll give you a minute to finish that, or you can hit pause, and then we'll move on to number 8. Okay, number 8. Each chocolate chip cookie has 5 chocolate chips. There are 7 cookies. How many chocolate chips are there altogether? Well, let me draw my 7 cookies first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 cookies with 5, and I'm going to abbreviate chocolate chips. So CH chips. All right, let me draw my 5 chocolate chips in each of my 7 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can hit pause now while you finish drawing your picture, and then hit play again when you're ready to count out our chocolate chips. So we're going to figure out how many chocolate chips we have. And since each one has 5, what can I count by? I can count by 5s. Let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have 35 chocolate chips. 7 times 5 is 35. I have 7 groups of 5 chocolate chips, which equals 35 chocolate chips. So you see, multiplication is showing that we have equal groups and many equal groups of the same item, and then we can multiply to figure it out. It's a little easier than adding 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cookies, and adding them all up. Oops, you cannot see that. This is how it would look for addition. But instead, we just say 5 times 7 because we have 7 cookies. Okay, you can hit pause if you need to finish this up because we're going to do guided class practice 117. So you might want to find that so we can work on that. I'm going to zoom out here so we can see the whole worksheet in case you missed something. Okay, let's get guided class practice 117A. I'd like you to hit pause and maybe see if you can finish this on your own and then just check your work against mine. And then I will go ahead and do them and you can follow along, just like when we're in class. Okay, I'm glad that you're back. I'm going to go ahead and read number 1. There were 6 children at the party. Mrs. Parsons put 5 strawberries on each child's dish of ice cream. Ooh. Draw a picture to show the strawberries on the dishes of ice cream. What type of a story problem is this? Well, if I'm drawing 6 bowls of ice cream, 4, 5, 6, and I'm putting 5 strawberries on each bowl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this problem is an equal groups problem. We've had some more, and those are adding, and some went away, which is subtracting. But this time we're drawing 6 equal groups of 5 strawberries. So I'm going to write equal groups. Equal, E-Q-U-A-L, groups, G-R-O-U-P-S. Okay, how many strawberries did Mrs. Parsons use altogether? I have 6 bowls times 5 strawberries equals, let's count, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 6 times 5 is 30 strawberries. I'm going to label my answer so you know what I'm talking about. Strawberries. If you're not sure how to spell strawberries, you can find it right here next in the top line next to the number 5. STRAWBERRIES. Okay, let's do number 2. Use the graph to answer the questions. How many children chose winter? Let me look at my graph. Children's favorite seasons, and I have spring, summer, fall, and winter. It looks like I'm counting by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. I'm going to look for winter, and it looks like 2, 4, but I have half of this square shaded in. So since it's between 4 and 5, the number between 4 and 5, or 4 and 6 is 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it must mean this is 5. 5 children chose winter. How many more children chose spring than fall? Well, let's see. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 children chose spring. And let's look at fall. So 2, and then half So that must mean 1. So it's between the 2 and the 4. That must mean 3 students chose fall. I can do this 2 ways. I can say 8 minus 3 is 5, or I can say, here's my line for spring. And fall is 3 students up to that line. And here I would have 2, 4, and half of a square, which is 5. So 5 children chose spring. 5 more children chose spring than fall. Now we need to write just one fact about the information on the graph. So this could be different according to any student. Anybody could write anything different. Just for example, I could write that more children chose summer than any other season. Or I could say fall was the least favorite season. I could also say 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 children more chose summer more than fall. I think I'm going to say most students' favorite season was summer. Most students' favorite season was summer. Ooh, another trick question would be, how many students are in this class? If you think you know the answer, write it down or hit pause and write it down. I'm going to tell you how to figure it out. One way to figure it out is to find out how many students voted. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 voted for spring, and 12 voted for summer, and 2, 3 voted for fall, and 2, 4, 5 voted for winter. So I have to add 8, 12, 3, and 5. 8 and 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus 5 is 18. Carry my 1, and it looks like there's 28 students in this class. Hopefully you got that right. If not, now you know how to figure it out next time. Number 3, circle the letters that have parallel line segments. Well, let's look at it. Remember, parallel means they run side to side and they never intersect at all. So it looks like my letter A intersects at the very top. That is not a parallel letter. What about E? It has 3 lines that will never touch each other if they keep going left and right. So I would say E has parallel lines. L seems to intersect, and those are the only lines, so that does not have parallel lines. What about M? Well, M has these 2 lines that run up and down, and they will never intersect, so they are parallel. But this V is just like that A. It intersects down here at the bottom. The A intersects at the top. And Z has 2 horizontal lines that will never intersect. So our answer here is E, M, and Z. All right, number 4, we're going to write a mixed number to show how much is shaded. Remember, a mixed number is a whole number plus a fraction. So my whole number is going to be 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to have a fraction. Well, I have 3 parts to this that I split this square up into, so 3 goes on the bottom, and I shaded in 1 part, so 1 goes on the top. Let me rewrite that in my other marker. I have 3 whole squares, and 1/3 is shaded of my last square. Oh, good. Our last one is multiplication. So let's do our multiplication. 2 times 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, 2 times 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2 times 3. 2, 4, 6. 2 times 7. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2 times 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 times 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2 times 2, 2, 4. 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 10. Well, I know in this one, I bring my 0 and my 2 to the front and my 0 to the back. What else do you notice when you multiply by 2? It's also like 4 plus 4 would be 8. 8 plus 8 would be 16. 3 plus 3 would be 6. So if you've memorized your doubles facts, you could also use those for your 2 times multiplication facts. That is it for today's class. I will see you later. Bye.